Kunja Bihari Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Prajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Prajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Prajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Jaya Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaur Premanandi Jam Vishnupad Paramamsa Parirajakara Stotra Sata Singh His Divine Grace Abhay Chandravindesi Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parirakshara Stotra Shata Srimad Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Jai Gaur Premanande. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories Shri Shri Guru Gauranga. All glories Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirahe Rastaprayeshva Badreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama-shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna, reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 88, Text 29. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Shakuniya Bhavan Vyaktam Shranatha Kim Durgam Agata Kansanam Vrishmatma Pumsa Atmayam Svarvakamaduk. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Shakuniya Bhavan Vyaktam Shranataha Kim Durgam Agita Kshanam Vishkaratyam Pumsaha Atmayam Sarvakamadukam. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Shaukunye Bhavan Vyaktam Shantaha Kim Durgam Agataha Kshanam Rakshatam Pumsa Atmayam Sarvakamadukam. Please chant. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Shakunya Bhavan Vyaktam Shantaham Kim Durangata Kshanam Vikshratam Pumsa Atmayam Sarvakamadukha. Thank you. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. The Supreme Lord said, Shakuniya, O son of Shakuni, Bhavan, you, Vyaktam, evidently, Shartaha, are fatigued, Kim, for what reason, Durgam, far, Agata, have come, Kshanam, for a minute, Vishramatyam, please rest, Pumsaham, of a person, Atmaham, body, Avyam, this, Sarva, all, Kamam, desire, Dukkham, bestow like a cow's milk, Translation and purport by disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation: The Supreme Lord said, "My dear son of Shakuni, you appear tired. Why you have come such a great distance? Please rest for a minute. After all, it is one's body that fulfill all one's desire." Purport: In Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Srila Prabhupada comments, before the demon could argue that he had no time to take rest, the Lord began to inform him about the importance of the body, and the demon was convinced. Any man, especially a demon, takes his body to be very important. Text 30. O Mighty One, please tell us what you intend to do, if we are qualified to hear it. Usually, one accomplishes his purpose by taking help from others. Purport: Even an envious demon will not refuse the help of a brahmana's potency to gain his ends. Text 31. Sukadeva Goswami said, the questioned by the personality of God in a language that poured down upon him like a sweet nectar, Vakra felt relief of his fatigue. He described to the Lord everything he had done. The Supreme Lord said, in this case, we cannot believe Shiva says. Shiva is the name of the Lord of the Pretas and Prachetas, whom Daksha cursed to become like a carnivorous hobgoblin. Hobgoblin. Correct. Yeah. Pisachas. Prachetas. Yeah. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Gnananjanam Shalakaya Chakshurmitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swabdantikam. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamine. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming this morning, Srimad Bhagavatam class. So, 1 second. So, in this verse, following verses, I'll just describe the context of the theme. So, the demon, he got a benediction from Lord Shiva that whoever he keeps his hand on, whoever's head, he will be destroyed. Just like keeping in hand. So, after getting the benediction, so he wants to know, he wants to test whether it will work or not. So he tried to keep his hand on Lord Shiva itself. It is just like Srila Prabhupada describes, there's one story, Punarmushika Bhava. Have you heard of this story? Punarmushika Bhava. When mouse was chased by a cat, It goes to the sage. Oh, he says, this cat is always chasing me, giving me hard time, and I'm always worried about my life. So I want to become cat. And sage says, okay, tadastu. Then cat transformed into, sorry, rat transformed into cat. And after becoming a cat, it's running again for its life. And again it comes for to sage and asks, this dog is chasing me. And okay, what do you want now? I want to become dog. It becomes dogs. And after some time, again dog is running after his life. And it comes to sage and asks, this tiger is chasing me. Tiger is lighting, like to eat me. And what do you want? I want to become tiger. It becomes tiger. Then after becoming a tiger, and it stares at sage. So sage asks, oh, now you become a tiger? You want to eat me? Yes. Then immediately that sage cursed, you become again rat. So why I'm telling this story is that the demons they get benediction from the different demigods like Brahma or Lord Shiva, whatever, and they will destroy themselves. They will destroy whoever gave his benediction. It is just like if you are sitting on the branch of the tree and you are cutting your own branch, you will be falling down. Similarly, this demon, Krasura, whatever, so he is running after, he's chasing Lord Shiva, that he wants to try this benediction upon him. What is the purpose behind is that he wants to know whether this will work or not. That means he does not have a trust. Correct. If you are praying and you don't trust upon whom you pray, and if you don't trust on like what benediction he has given, then that's the quality of the demon. So here we see that in this present, this is the context of that. And while he was chasing that demon, demon while chasing Lord Shiva, he come across Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, and before he could say anything, what Lord Krishna says, Vishnu says, you must be tired now. After chasing him, just you take rest. After all, this body is more important than you. And somehow or other, the demon was agreed, and especially he mentioned the body is very very important. So this is lesson. This is a thing for us. People who takes care of body more than necessary. It's not like we should not take care of our body. If somebody is taking care of the body more than necessary, well, like more than important, like and more than the necessity of life, there's a mentality of a demon. Like persons, we see that people, they don't want to become old. They don't want to become sick. For that, they will undergo anything, because after all they think that this body is very 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 dear to them. They don't want to lose it. That's why you people see, if somebody is getting old, they dye their hair, and somebody is wanting to, they don't call themselves as old. If you ask any old man 80 plus or 70, oh, you're old man, immediately he will get angry. Why you are calling me old? No, I'm not old. So this is Dehatma Buddhi. Persons who has thinks himself body is everything. But whereas the devotees of the Lord, they will also take care of the body for what? For service in for the Lord, to engage that body in the service of the Lord. But the demons, they engage their body for sense gratification. One word is changed. Devotees take care of the body for serving the Lord, and devotees and demons will take care of the body for serving sense gratification. So, if body is not necessary to serve the Lord, they give up the body. If body is necessary to serve the Lord, they don't give up the body. They take care of the body, whatever necessities. So here in this context, the demon was mesmerized by the Lord's words. He is saying that, you must be, running after him to accomplish your task. In that you are very very qualified. At least you have to take your break. Otherwise, you will break. You know. Otherwise, this is what. Even envious demon is not refusing the help of the Brahmana potency. He knows that this is what. So the Sukadeva Goswami says the personality of Godhead when he spoke in his language that is for a demon, for him it's like a nectar to his ears. When Lord speaks in such a way, Lord's another name is Vachashpati. In the Vishnu Sahasranam, there is like thousands names of Vishnu, which is composed by Bhishmadev. And in this, in Vishnu Sahasranam, in that verse, there is one verse. It's called Nimisho Nimishaspasti Vachaspati Udaradi. Oh, what is that verse described? When Krishna speaks, Vachaspati, a person whose Vacha means words or speech, is a master of speech. Vachaspati. He speaks in such a way that for demon it is nectar, and that's how he speak. The same thing we got also instruction in nectar of instruction. Vacho vegam manasakrota vegam. How we should speak, and the same thing it is said in Bhagavad Gita. Anudvekakaram vakyam satyam priyam hitam cha. So we should speak the truth. It should be pleasing, and it should be truth, and it should be benefiting. So the art of speaking was taught by Lord Krishna himself and his devotees, like Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. They said in nectar of instruction, Vacho vegam manasakrodha vegam. So how one should speak. So when he speaks in such a way, the demon got relieved, and he described everything what he has done, what had happened. He described basically everything, each and everything. No, I was praying, I was meditating, I did tapasya, and after doing tapasya, Lord Shiva came, and I asked this benediction, such and such benediction. So after that, he gave me that benediction, and I want to try it on him. So he poured on everything. So the Sukadeva Goswami says, he especially glorifies the Lord's language. Okay. When he describes the Lord's language in such a way, the demon got, demon got convinced, and he spoke everything, and he can't even believe that, that he's speaking. So that's such a way we should, at least try to speak. So Lord asked him in a verse that showered like nectar. He was pleased, and even though the Lord spoke with other intention, Lord has another intention to speak. It's not that Lord wanting him to take rest. No, Lord Krishna wants him to trick, and these are all his spiritual qualities. And it is not that Lord is compromising him. The spiritual qualities did not decrease. So Sukadeva Goswami describes very nicely that how Lord speaks. We see that in the pastimes of Lord Krishna, there was one pastime where Krishna was stealing the butter in different places, and one of the mother, I don't know her name, she caught Krishna in her hand, and she is taking to the mother Yashoda to say that you always say that Whenever Krishna is stealing butter in my house, you are saying that no, why he will steal butter in my house? We have already 9 lakhs of cows, and you're just complaining about my darling Krishna. But since today I have got him in red handed, and you see, when he saw that there's not Krishna, he was his own son, that mother's son. So that mother got bewildered. And when I caught Krishna, he was Krishna himself. But when I bring it to Mother Yashoda house, it transformed into his own son. So in that context, Krishna speaks in such a nice words. You know, this time you caught me, and I appeared as your son. Next time I will appear as your husband. So there's a nice pastime. Then he speaks in a such a way that that mother got convinced. So that Lord Krishna, when he speaks, even great demigod will get bewildered. So here we see that when he speaks, relieving him from fatigue, and he hears that what you want to, you can accomplish your task, and you are able to do anything. And in this way, he is glorifying. You are able to do anything, and instead of prayasa, instead of you are endeavoring running after him, just just take a break, and you can accomplish your own task, and it is there in your own control. Lord Shiva will not do anything. And by saying this, the demon got satisfied, pacified, and he settled himself. And he says that your body is everything. Don't give troublesome to your body. That is the main intention. Like when Lord speaks, he specifically he tells to the demon, your body is everything. But we say we are not this body, we are spirit soul. Correct. But for the demon, body is everything. Therefore, Lord convinced him and tell him that your body is everything. It is the abode of all sense gratification, and don't trouble your body in this way. And also he mentioned his father's name, O son of Shakuni. So these are all the words which describe, which made the demon, you know, calm down. He addresses his father's name, and he addresses his body, and he addresses with his sweet words, and what to speak, having a body like a great demon, great person. You are a great person, and your body is having all good qualities, fills of desires, fulfills all desires. you know so by saying these very different types of words, different describing him, he made the demon calm down and pacified, and set him in one place. Then the demon narrated everything what had happened. And after that, after hearing this, the demon um, says that I want to do this. Then Lord says, so in this case we cannot believe Lord Shiva, whatever Lord Shiva says. So Shiva is the same Lord of the Prachetas and Pisachas, whom Daksha has cursed to become a carnivore's hobbling cub. So, so now when Lord gained the trust of the demon, then he starts speaking himself. Don't believe Lord Shiva. He is not a proper person. He does not have any powers to give benediction. And if you trust him, he's just like a hobbleba. He got already cursed. So, well, first of all, he gains a trust. First of all, he glorifies the demon. Second, he asks the demon to take rest. And third, he he asked the demon to what had happened. He inquired. Then finally, in the text 32, Lord says that you know he's not powerful. Lord Shiva is not powerful. You know, Lord of the Prachetas, Pichachas that gives him respect or shares their qualities also. So he says that don't trust him. So being the master of the Prachetas, Pichachas means that he gives respect or shares their qualities. So he does not have any power. So in that way, he convinced the demon. So and he tries to manage that Lord Shiva is not powerful. And in the following next verses, he tries to say that this Lord Shiva, if you want to test, you can put your own hand on yourself, then you can try it out. So large in that way, he convinced. I mean, he did not convince actually by his words. The demon was totally mesmerized. So that's the reason the whole uh, this pastime and especially particularly this context which says that how powerful Lord's words are, and even the demon of the greatest demon, they convinced by hearing their words of the Lord. The Lord's words are very not different from himself. How Lord is all attractive, he attracts everybody, and his words are also attractive. It is just like a sweet nectar. And Vukra felt relieved by his words. So then after that, so he got like a few more verses which describes that how Lord Shiva is not powerful and everything. And same thing we should learn from these verses, like control of speech. In the moment of uh, what you call provoking situations, the control of speech is lost because when we are in anger, we don't have really control of our words, our speech. But still, this is an austerity. In the Bhagavad Gita, we see that especially in the Anudvega Karam Vakyam Satyam Param Hitam Cha. So, Anudvega. So, what is that? Vega means speed. That speed, when you control it, then you can reach to your destiny. Like when you're driving a car, you have to go in a such a certain speed, like 30 miles per hour or 60 miles per hour or 70 miles per hour. If you cross that speed, if it is written 60 miles, if you are going 100 miles per hour, then what will happen? One, you may get a ticket. Two, you may end up in accident. But if you are not able to control that, so here also, the when you speech of control of speech, when you don't have control of speech, you may here break relationship, and you may give other person wrong, bad impression, and at the same time, your mind is not peaceful. So in that way, we have to learn how to speak and how to control of speech. So when Lord spoke to this demon, and demon was how he next mesmerized, and the same thing, the nectar of instruction also instructs us. So we learn this lesson from this here. So I'll stop here. There's nothing to describe. Any questions? Comment on this. Okay. If anything is not there, we'll stop here. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande.